his most Bayer award. He was instrumental in guiding Man U to its greatest success ever, a Champions League title, an Intercontinental Cup and an English League title, all in the same year. At the 2002 World Cup, as captain of England, Beckham had the chance to redeem himself against his country's old enemy, Argentina. He took the opportunity by converting a penalty that gave his side and country the victory that earned their forgiveness. Just before the tournament, Beckham broke a bone in his foot. He was devastated, wanting to prove he'd grown up since he let his country down. He was also desperate to show that England could once again be a force in world football. For Beckham and the fans, it was more than just football.
If we get through the first stages of the competition, then I feel that anything can happen. You know, you need a certain amount of luck, but the team have, you know, we've got a lot of very good players, and we can perform.
There was much at stake. This game had national pride riding on it. Beckham had overreacted to a taunt 4 years earlier like a spoilt child. It wouldn't happen again. With the qualities of a champion, Beckham not only played in the tournament, he led England to the quarter-finals, where they were defeated by eventual champions Brazil. While the famous Beckham style was returning to the soccer pitch, the Beck's look was becoming a head-turner whenever he stepped out on the town. David is revered as the ultimate metrosexual. He often wears painted fingernails, hangs out in sarongs, and keeps one step ahead with an endless array of headbands, plaits, gels and colours in his hair.
I'm running out of hairstyles, I think.
He's estimated to have spent over $24,000 US alone on his ever-changing hairstyles.
Everyone has bad hair days, and I'm the same. You know, I'll wake up one day and say, you know, I don't like the hair today, and off it comes, and that's the way I decide on what I am going to do next.
During the 2002 World Cup tournament, Japanese hairdressers in Tokyo were inundated with requests for copies of soccer players' styles, and the Beckham soft mohawk was the #1 favourite. Japanese fans wanted to be as close as possible to their icon David Beckham, and one hairdresser was giving free Beckham haircuts to 10 people a day as part of an effort to build up enthusiasm for soccer. Every day for a week, he and his assistant took their scissors, combs and mousse to a shopping arcade in a trendy suburb of Tokyo to turn passers-by locks into versions of the England captain's spiky style. Most of his customers are pleased with their new look, but are too embarrassed to admit it. "No, I don't think I look like Beckham. If you take away the hair, you'll see I don't look like him at all," said this 39-year-old fan. "I'm too embarrassed to even think that I look like Beckham, but I like it. It has an edge to it," added another fan. The rain and heat of the World Cup in Asia had wilted Beckham's trademark mohawk, and tabloids said his personal hairdresser was due to arrive during the tournament to make repairs or even give him a new look. With the Beckham look always moving on, it's possible that these Beckham wannabes were the only ones left wearing his pointy hair. Beckham is now considered an important fashion trendsetter. As Beckham's pay packet skyrocketed to over $170,000 US a week, in the sexy black and white folio, the Italian designers dedicated their spring and summer collection to the English captain. Since 1998, everything that David Beckham has worn, every hairstyle he has sported, and every product he put his name to has become incredibly successful. Do I look good in this? Oh, oh, do I look good in this? While women go weak at the knees over him and men regard him as a good guy and a sporting champion, everyone recognises the charismatic, elusive style that Becks exudes. He's been ridiculed in the press for looking like a Hell's Angel biker and a football yob because of his increasing number of tattoos. They include tattoos of Victoria's name in Hindi, his children's names, as well as the Latin phrases including spiritual perfection and an angel with the motto, "In the face of adversity." And when you're Beckham, who cares what the press says? David Beckham has proven he is far from average. Back at Manchester United, a nasty rift was developing between the star midfielder and manager Sir Alex Ferguson. In an ugly incident, Beckham was kicked in the face by a boot kicked by no other than Ferguson. Beck's damaged face had to be surgically stitched, but it was the end of the road. No amount of surgery was going to patch up the relationship, and the aggrieved champion wouldn't be at Old Trafford for very much longer. If monetary value is any judge, Beckham's ambition to be the best footballer in the world was realised in 2003, when he was sold by Manchester United for an extraordinary $42 million US. The club who thought him worth that much was the legendary Spanish club Real Madrid. Beckham was a willing participant in the deal, but confirmed he was still prepared to captain the English national side despite living in Spain. Manchester United fans were devastated. Their champion was deserting them.
I spent 13 very good years at Manchester United. I've got a lot of friends there which will carry on being friends. A lot of fans that hopefully will still watch me in the games and support me.
To the operatic strains of A la Madrid, the £25 million man took centre stage on his first day as a Real Madrid player. His new shirt was emblazoned with the number 23, not his favourite number 7, but the new numbers were those made famous by basketball legend Michael Jordan. It seemed this couldn't be pure coincidence. It had to be an omen.
And joining Real Madrid is a dream come true. Gracias. A la Madrid.
David's first official appointment with his new club was a televised medical examination, which he passed with flying colours. The Spanish doctor Dal Corral reported that in our opinion he's in perfect condition. He's like new. Then, with characteristic good manners, he apologised to the Real players for disrupting their routines with his unavoidable entourage of frenzied media fans. And so the English champion footballer received the all-clear to sign on with one of the greatest football clubs of all time.
People know that my family comes first, but my football is my life and my career. And for me, to play good football and to stay happy is the most important thing. I want to win trophies with Real Madrid, and that's very important to me. But also to cap it all off would be a trophy with England.
Out on the field, now wearing the full Real Madrid gear, Beckham got a taste of Spanish sunshine and a perfectly manicured turf. Hundreds of cheering fans turned out to welcome the 28-year-old midfielder to Real's training ground. He performed a series of tricks for them, balancing the ball on his head and posing for photographs with fans. One young fan scrambled under the security fence and headed straight for his new hero. Beckham greeted him like a long-lost friend, shooing away the security guards and keeping the boy with him. He even gave him his spare Real shirt. It was a publicist's dream.
It's going to be an amazing experience because the only time I've run out onto a football pitch is either with England or with Manchester United. So running out for Real Madrid with these sort of players and this team and in front of that, 90,000 fans is going to be an amazing experience.
Real had won the European Cup a record 9 times and the Spanish League Championships 29 times. Now, they were hoping their purchase of Beckham would not only add to their already star-studded lineup, but to its marketing power, particularly in Asia. And if the excited adoration showered on Posh and Becks in the Far East is any indication, they were on a surefire winner.
Players that I admire, I play with, so to have them players and to look up to players like that, like Ronaldo, Zidane, Figo, Roberto Carlos, Raul, to have them all in the same team as you, you can't ask for better than that. But as I said, I played for Man United for a long time and I had a lot of players in that team that I respect, and having Roy Keane as a captain was a big plus for everyone and still is for Manchester United.
After the announcement he was leaving Manchester United to play for the Spanish team Real, Becks and Posh went on a 10-day tour of Asia. Back home in Britain, the couple had ridden the roller coaster of public opinion. But elsewhere, and particularly in Asia, Beckham was still the great star he had always been. Everywhere they went, the Beckham's popularity was overwhelming, with adoring fans lining up in their thousands to welcome them.